Well, here's a really cool booth. Look at all of these posters and advertisements. Maybe we can get a story from the person that's in charge of this booth where she'll tell us about some of her cool posters.
I was invited by the promoter to join the coin people because she was looking for some really beautiful or high-end and rare images, and I told her that I specialize in World War II posters, World War I, as well as the lovely pinup girls that were done during World War II for the soldiers. And I also specialize in vintage Valentines that go all the way back to the 1800s. And anything that has great images, that's what I love to sell. So she thought this would be a nice addition, and I love being here, and the people that purchase the pieces are really happy with my selection. And I also travel all over the country to buy, and I work really hard to get special pieces that people have been looking for.
How about you show me some of your better examples?
Sure. This is a lovely World War II poster. It's from 1943. It's a woman Marine. As a matter of fact, this woman passed away last year, but she was a Marine and she modeled for this poster. But it's very difficult to find women in the military, but they were a very important part of it. So I try to specialize. Like
what kind of value?
This one is about $699, and everything is authentic. I have no reproductions in here. And then this one is a beautiful one for the Army, women in the Army. This is the best my collection has been for the women military. And of course, this is for the waves.
Now, what were waves?
Navy they were the Navy. They were they called them wavies, waves. And this is a very interesting, it says, release a man to fight at sea. So the women were coming in finally, they were participating in the war and helping the men out instead of just being home front doing assembly work. They were joining, they wanted to be part of the what was happening in the country.
What kind of value?
That piece is $475. This is one of my favorites. This is Women Coast Guard. This artist is Bradshaw Crandall. He's also very well known for not only doing beautiful women in the military, but he also does pinups. And this is a very rare piece with Uncle Sam. And spars is what they call the women in the Coast Guard. Because I'm from San Diego, I think it's very important to have marine pieces, which are also difficult to find. This is a new one. I purchased this from a man who's been a retired history teacher. He's been collecting since he was 18 years old, and I was so excited to get this piece. And this is $750. So this artist is Gil Elvgren. He was one of the top 5 pinup artists during the war, but he actually continued to design and create these posters until the 70s. Brown and Bigelow was the most prolific producer of calendars during the war. And he's mostly known for his girls showing their top of their stockings. But they're quite collectible, and the women are just beautiful. I also realized that almost 50% of my customers are women. And they're buying them for themselves, their husbands, or their boyfriends, because they really depict Hollywood glamour. They're sexy and beautiful, but they're not lewd and crude. And this is also a Gil Elvgren as well.